There are those celebrating every slice of news about America and Cuba coming closer together. It's all about the money. There are millions of people hoping a certain government knows what it's doing with regard to money when there's plenty of evidence they have zero clue. And there may be less reason to worry that a land of sun and fun is about to shortchange the money supply of millions of American bondholders. Yes, it is indeed all about the dinero. Welcome back to the Money Master and the editor of the Financial Intelligence Report, our own Jeff Yastine. Jeff, good to see you again. Pretty good day on Wall Street, too, it would seem.
Yeah, we had a nice, let's call it a relief rally. The Dow finishing up 138 points. We had the NASDAQ gaining 26, the S&P 500 up 14, and some overnight action regarding Greece. The faint whiff that perhaps some sort of a deal will come together in the next week or so after the referendum that the Greeks have on Sunday. We'll see how it all winds up. It was enough to make the markets move up today.
Well, they've told the creditors apparently they're willing to accept many terms of the package that it had earlier rejected, but it still seems as if there's a couple of things in there the Greek government is holding out for to see if they can get it their way.
You know, to me, as somebody who used to do a lot of financial reporting, it's one of these stories where, depending on what website you look at and what source you're talking to, the story can reflect any number of different ways. It looked hopeful, but at the same time, you got the Greek premier out there basically urging his people publicly today, saying, make sure that you reject the EU, support the Greek government, reject austerity measures because he feels it'll strengthen his hand with the European Union. But at the same time, the EU's kind of staring him right down on this. So again, we'll see. Just tune in next week sometime.
Yeah, next week, next month. It looks like it'll be going on for a while. Here's the big story, though, and this has got to have had an effect somewhere along the Wall Street brokers today. Apparently, the Justice Department is investigating whether airlines, the major airlines in this country, colluded to fix prices, which I don't think anybody would be shocked about whatsoever. And that must have had a major hit on their stocks.
Yeah, it pushed all the stocks down 5-6%. Some recovered a little bit, but this will hang over the industry for a while now until they see what the details are from the Justice Department, which is saying that they're investigating possible unlawful coordination in ticket prices. And, consumer groups and consumers themselves have in some ways been pushing for this because obviously as the economy has improved, everybody's flying and they're having to pay higher prices. The other thing I kind of wonder here is if this isn't the first start in a move by the government to start encouraging more competition and allowing more airline startups to come into the industry after encouraging a lot of these airlines to combine back in the industry's bad days, back around 5-6 years ago.
Do not tease us with these thoughts of lower prices, my friend. You are only helping to promote problems within our thought process, especially with summertime coming as well. Hey, listen, 30 seconds here. U.S. and Cuba, they're going to announce, actually, they have announced their embassy openings here. And I would imagine there's a lot of people on Wall Street as well. They're looking at this. This is where they want to put a lot of money.
Well, the thing to keep in mind is what's going to happen in Cuba investment-wise is a long-term thing. Yes, there are some possibilities that can happen near-term, but the impact on the market is zero for now. Look 5 years from now.
Any impact on the market today with Puerto Rico making one of their payments on July 1st?
No, I think that was a trial balloon for the Puerto Ricans to say, hey, we're going to be having trouble here. They're looking for help from the U.S. government. I don't know whether they're really going to get it or not. Good
luck and don't hold your breath. Also, don't hold your breath. If you want to find out more about money, go to Newsmax.com. Click on the Finance tab. Jeff Yastine and the team are there 24/7, 365. Give you all you need to know about what is happening in finance. Jeff, always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Ed.
All right, coming up next, an historic American win over Germany. Now, there's that word, historic. Everybody's talking about it, and everybody is talking about what it will mean to the women's soccer movement in America. All right, let's see if that all really fits. We'll do that with the sports professor next.